as the robots become more and more lifelike, so imagine in 50 years' time or whatever, when robots really will look like us. Because I imagine that'll be, unfortunately, I think that'll be a strong... So robots don't need to be humanoid, right? You can make robots in any shape. And in fact, for a lot of jobs, it doesn't make sense to make them humanoid. But I just imagine that a humanoid robot is going to be highly desirable because if I have a robot in the house, I kind of want it to look like a human in a way.
Well, from what I can understand, like, humans are going to become the robots. Like, Elon's bringing in neural links to shove in our heads, and
Oh, well, now that's another discussion.
yeah, I see that happening before robots look like humans.
Before, you reckon?
Yeah, because he's already.
Well, what do you mean by that? As in, what is going to happen before?
Like cyborgs. Like,
But to what extent?
well, when humans have like AI powers.
The Matrix, or...
Whoa, we just skipped a few beats.
No, but I'm saying, like, you know, like I agree that I think augmentation of humans will happen at some point. So some kind of enhancement, whether it's like your vision gets enhanced or...
Yeah.
But to what extent, I guess, is what I'm saying. Like, you know, because you can go all the way to the Matrix where it's like you're just literally living a virtual life.
Well, or is it going to be like Lucy or the Lawnmower Man, where you can control matter?
Yeah.
Like, your mind's so powerful that you can move chairs across rooms and have telekinetic powers.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking 50 years, you know, that's a long time. Rather, it feels like making robots look and act like humans, that's going to take a lot longer.
I'm amazed you say that. Like, I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but what I'm saying is I'm amazed that's your point of view in the sense that you think it's easier to interface with a human's complex biology and enhance it than have a machine that the skin looks real.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
You've watched too many Terminator movies.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong even. To me, I think it's a much simpler challenge to make a machine that looks human, because all it has to do is look human, as opposed to creating implants, and because it's extremely complicated, the human body. We don't understand how the brain works at all. We have very crude understanding in the sense that, like with Neuralink, for example, we know that if we put sensors in certain areas of the body, then we can train machine models that, you know, read those patterns and kind of read language and all this sort of stuff. But in terms of like really tapping into your consciousness, like in enhancing your memory, for example, or telekinesis, all these sorts of things, I mean, we have no idea how to do that yet. So I actually personally don't think humans will be the ones that invent all that stuff. I think that will be AI that does that. I think we'll refine our AI to the point where it becomes very good at innovating and inventing things, and it will create revolutions in science and technology, like anti-gravity, human understanding of the human brain, like cheaper power or more efficient power, things like this. I think that will all come from AI. I don't think humans will invent these things.
In how many years?
Well, it depends what kind of breakthrough you're talking about, but you have to kind of believe that once AI gets to the point where it's able to do that sort of stuff, it's going to be exponential in its abilities. Like, it'll start off with some innovations, and then just before, like within a year, it'll just be innovating everything. Because once it has the ability to kind of like innovate and improve itself, it's just like, why wouldn't it just have a runaway? You know, like in the sense that why it would just infinitely do that night and day, never stop, in millions and millions of times faster than humans can innovate and all that sort of stuff. So it's just going to be within what we consider time. It's going to be a very short amount of time, and it'll just skyrocket, and it'll just be doing crazy shit.
Skyrocket, Skynet.